Hi. So I got asked by a fellow creator. His name is Syndicates. I can link him below. But he asked me how I homeschool my kids with my history knowledge and what I, you know, how I am interested in political science and teaching them actual history rather than whitewashed history. So, if you didn't know, I homeschool my kids. I've got an almost 7-year-old and twin 5-year-olds. And um, I teach them what people would call woke history because I teach them what actually happened. Now, we use a lot of books. I read a lot of books. And first and foremost, I educated myself by reading A People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn. This is a dense book, and it is written from the perspective of the oppressed, not from the oppressors. So you're going to be reading some harsh truths in here. This I am going through very slowly to read to myself. It's a lot to get through. So that's what I first read, and I got the adaptation of the Young People's Edition. So when my kids get a little older, I'll be reading this to them. So these two talk about some of the horrors in the world. And I know a lot about history just because it was my favorite subject growing up. I wanted to be a historian when I went to college. I dropped out because it wasn't my thing. So I just know a lot. There's some other resources I use. I get these Honest History magazines, which are good for kids, and they teach about actual events. This one's about ancient Egypt. This one is about the conflict between Palestine and Israel. And this one is about the age of exploration. And these tell you about what really happened, and they make it digestible for children. Things I can find at the library, I found things like what is cultural appropriation and, learning about Standing Rock and protecting water and growing up as a Native activist. So I get lots of resources. I just tell them like it is. I don't baby them, and I just give them what's going on. They know what's going on in the world. They know what's happening all over the place, and they've got their opinions, and they are good kids. So that's what I do. If you got any more questions, leave them below. I'll answer them if I can. Thanks.